This is Charles Hoskinson broadcasting live from warm, sunny Colorado. Always warm, always sunny, sometimes Colorado. Today is March 8th, 2024. We're already 8 days into March, which is already 3 months into the year. Time flies, especially when you're having fun. And you can see I'm still fat, still got the white hair and the beard, and another day older, and there are good days, there are bad days. Had a lot of fun last night. I was on David's Twitter space, and his space went on for over 6 hours. I think I was there for 2 or 3 hours. I was just about to go to bed, and I saw it pop up, and I said, I haven't talked to David in a long time. So I joined and ended up getting into a whole Q&A, and it was unbelievably diverse. We talked about everything from interdimensional DMT aliens to the Wood-wide network to obviously our favorite cryptocurrency topics. As the space was a meme coin space, they asked me what I think about memes and meme coins, memology, talked about Richard Dawkins, mind viruses, how ideas grow and propagate. And apparently one of my comments has been taken by a certain group of people, and they've decided to amplify it. There's decisions you have to make in life when you're adulting, and you have to make a decision to either play a victim and sit down and say, the whole world's against me and everybody's evil and only I'm right and I'm virtuous. And anything I hear that I don't instantly agree with, I'm going to have to now turn and attack and hate a person and just go and create a lot of drama. And you know these people. You work with them. You might have a family member, that aunt or uncle you just can't stand to be around. There's always someone else's fault. There's always drama following them. Or what you can do is just look at things in their broader context and say, sometimes people say things that I disagree with, but maybe there's some context to it, or maybe they have an opinion that for some reason has a different route to get there. Does that then mean that you have to hate that person, disagree with that person of all time? That person's now the enemy? No. On-chain governance requires us all to take a step back and ask a very fundamental question. Why are we here? I just did an interview today with Real Vision, and hopefully that comes out soon. And I mentioned that in the space I did yesterday. I talked about that. And they asked, why are you still here? Why do you still care? It's not a number go up thing. So why do you still invest time and effort and money into being a member of the cryptocurrency industry? And I talk a lot about human rights and freedoms and values. But the core of everything is, if you give power back to the people who haven't had it ever or for a long time, you have to trust people to have wisdom, maturity. You have to trust people